In today's news, it looks like XRP's true value is finally starting to come to light. Over the past week or so, we have been seeing a lot of positive green price action for XRP, which is very, very good news. Actually, today being one of the only cryptocurrencies pumping, which is very bullish against the rest of the crypto market, currently valued at 57.96 cents, up roughly 7.89% on the daily time frame. And I am telling you, don't act surprised if and when XRP eventually reaches $1 this year, and this will likely be the last time XRP's price is this low, as XRP is destined to be worth thousands of dollars. I mean, just check out this screenshot here from Jack the Rippler. Multiple XRP glitches on numerous major exchanges, with pretty much all of them, every single price surpassing $10 million per XRP, which is absurd. Absolutely insane. So why is XRP the only crypto that experiences these glitches? Why does XRP do this so frequently? It is because XRP is meant for institutional use. It's to be used as a bridge currency for CBDCs worldwide, and with a finite supply of XRP, it can't achieve that goal to be a bridging asset if XRP is dirt cheap. This is the exact same thing that Ripple CTO David Schwartz has stated in the past, and speaking of the man himself, he discloses in this interview here the reason why XRP will be worth thousands of dollars, because of the private ledgers. These private ledgers for central banks are currently leveraging XRP at a premium price, but once regulations are enforced and the private ledger officially launches, the public ledger will reflect an equivalent price for XRP, and XRP will soar to the moon overnight. Just take a listen.
But the question is, will the value of XRP be the same in the private ledgers as it is on the public?
Yes. The value proposition of XRP is that it has these liquidity pools. If it doesn't make sense to isolate something, like there's no place where gold is worth twice as much as it is now, because if there was, people would just bring gold there and they would buy gold somewhere else and they would sell it there. Unless the only way that you can have the value be very different in two places is if there's a lot of friction. And if there's friction, someone will make a business of removing that friction. So I don't see any realistic scenario where XRP has significantly different value unless something's wrong. So like a good example of a case, there was a time where the value of XRP, they called it the kimchi premium, right? Where the value of XRP in some Asian countries was very high, but that was because there were capital controls, right? That was because things were bad. I think that's a sign that something is not going well. The value proposition of XRP is that you can take it to all of the places, right? If I sell you some gold and you say, hey, this gold can only be used in jewelry, you're like, well, that kind of sucks. I don't want that gold, right? The value proposition of gold is that you have access to the entire value proposition of gold. And so I don't see any scenario in which where it makes sense to snip pieces off, again, unless something is wrong.
This of course is very good news, and this future is not far off. Now regulations are being enforced as we speak, such as the MiCA stablecoin regulations in Europe. Now major crypto exchanges, due to the MiCA stablecoin regulations, have had to delist Tether, all in preparation most likely for the launch of the new RLUSD Ripple stablecoin. This is why XRP and Ripple is destined to flip and cannibalize Tether, because the world doesn't trust Tether and they want Ripple and XRP. Listen closely to this clip with Paul Barron.
Look at this tweet, because this is where it gets interesting, because this is MiCA enforcement, stablecoin approaches. Next Monday onwards, you're going to see a lot of the EU now delisting what's happening on Tether, including, guess what, Bitstamp already delisted. Back to the Robinhood acquisition. Is this something that maybe Robinhood is making way for an XRP or a Ripple stablecoin playing into this? Because remember, Tether still large percentage of the market share overall. If you look at the current status in terms of market cap, next up would be USDC, of course. But I think this is could be a huge opportunity for what's going to happen with the Ripple stable token.
An XRP ledger issued asset will become the largest stablecoin in the world, bringing trillions on chain, and it is because Ripple is connected to all the major governments and central banks and institutional leaders in the whole world, across the globe. This post from Ed Farina here highlights Ripple and the ISDA membership, the derivatives market. Ripple stands alongside industry giants like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, CME Group and BNY Mellon, highlighting its growing influence in the global financial sector. And I actually believe that this is a major reason why XRP is now pumping right now aggressively against the rest of the crypto market. CME Group, their shareholders, keep in mind, are the likes of BlackRock, Vanguard and the rest of the big dogs at Wall Street. and they will now soon have access to XRP. This is what Wall Street wants, what BlackRock wants. They want XRP with CME. Look at all the currency pairs with XRP now under CME Group. This is very, very bullish news and likely a massive reason for XRP to be pumping right now. The $500 trillion derivatives market is going to be a major catalyst, helping XRP reveal its true value. With over 1,000 institutional members across 79 countries, ISDA isn't just a network, it's the backbone, the foundation of the global derivatives market. By setting standards and ensuring top-tier risk management, ISDA plays an indispensable role in the financial world, and XRP is set to become a crucial asset of this market, potentially redefining the global financial structure. This could potentially explain why XRP is also increasing in price. This news has brought so much adoption to Ripple, XRP, and also the XRP ledger, and now XRP has more volume on the daily 24-hour volume than Solana, which is big news. XRP has just flipped Solana on the daily 24-hour volume. And the best part again is this is all just the beginning for Ripple and XRP, as XRP is speculated to be relisted on Robinhood as early as next month, which would be a huge move for XRP. Listen closely.
All of the points that they hit on. Remember, Bitstamp was an exit, probably due to the Robinhood acquisition, but you also could kind of see there were some other things they exited out of, including MoneyGram and Trenglo. So are they prepping for what could be a very interesting time? And remember, Robinhood buys Bitstamp. This was a $200 million deal. It was a bit of a surprise. So how is this all connected? And is this connected? I think when you look at some of the strategic things that are playing out, it could get pretty interesting, including a possible listing right here, rumors of a relisting on XRP over on Robinhood. This could happen as early as next month in August. I think that would be another huge move on XRP.
This is just the beginning for XRP, as XRP is about to enter for the first time ever into a market that is starting to become utility driven. The last bull market had no DeFi ecosystem helping boost momentum like Ethereum did. But this is now changing, all changing for the first time ever, as the likes of the XRP Ledger and Stellar and Hedera have seen game-changing developments constantly. The real-world utility tokens, XRP, HBAR, XLM, XDC, you name it, the real-world utility tokens will make unprecedented gains in this coming bull run and, in my opinion, in the years to follow, as institutional adoption is entering the market and the global financial structure are changing to accommodate for these ecosystems. Again, this is all just the beginning. XRP's true value will be revealed with the flipping of Tether, the institutional adoption into crypto, and of course XRP and Ripple taking over and replacing the SWIFT system, the release of the RLUSD, and then the XRP ledger and the cross-chain interoperability. This here is going to be massive for the future use cases and therefore price and adoption of XRP, as the XRP ledger aims for total inclusion, connecting the whole DeFi ecosystem together. Listen very closely.
Cross-chain interoperability is another one that I'm really excited about, and this actually takes pieces from a lot of the other pieces of this presentation. So if we want to make the argument that XRPL is best in class for bringing tokens on chain and doing value transfer and movement on top of that, so tokenization, payments, trading, borrowing and lending, we want to be best in class at this subset of things. We shouldn't hide that. We shouldn't keep that just to ourselves. We should expose that to all the other blockchains. There might be another chain out there that is best in class at doing generative NFTs. And that's not our bread and butter, but ultimately if you need to do value transfer, you should have easy access to those tools on the XRP ledger. And that's where cross-chain bridges and aggregators. So we've talked this conference about Axelar, there's also 38D, there's cross-chain aggregators, there's Moai Finance, different applications that are allowing tokens and assets that exist elsewhere to be able to leverage all the value on the XRPL DEX, for example, at the click of a button. So cross-chain is becoming really important and going to allow all of these chains, Solana, Cosmos, Ethereum, to all benefit from these really powerful features on the XRP ledger. And XRPL sidechains as well, which I'll talk about in the next slide. So the EVM sidechain is one sidechain we've talked about, but sidechains are ultimately limitless. The idea is basically you can have a secondary chain, whether that's based on a fork of the XRPL, whether it's based on EVMOS, whether it's EVM native, it can be a fork of really any chain, but it has some connection back to the main network and can leverage the value propositions, the tokens, and primitives of the main net very seamlessly. An advantage of this is when you look at enterprises, for example, imagine you're a bank and you're not able to operate on a public chain just yet. You can launch a private sidechain, and you can basically benefit from the community, from the main chain, but still be able to remain regulatory compliant with your private chain. You can set the feature set however you want. Maybe you want to disallow XLS20, but you want to allow AMMs or vice versa. It's totally in your control. There's full feature configurability, native asset issuance, consensus configurability. Maybe for some reason you need the validator set to be this coalition of different organizations. You have full control, and it's all securely connected back to the XRP ledger.
It is these sort of constant bullish developments that causes these reoccurring explosive price glitches for XRP, and as these developments are now heating up, XRP is starting to increase in value. So pay attention, definitely do your own research, and don't look short term, think long term, and I'll see you in the next one.